Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So the pause on scheduling new visa appointment for students has been lifted. But what do you need to know as you are preparing for your visa interview? Things are changing at the embassies and we are seeing new trends. In this video, I'm going to share with you all that you need to know about the lifting of the pause, right? And also share with you some of the important things that you need to know, some of the changes happening at the embassy so that you can get prepared for your visa interview. Let's get right into the video. So today on June 18th, we had information about the lifting of the ban, and this is what the information says. In fact, it is important to pay attention because there are so many things in this information that I'm going to share with you that will help you as you prepare for your visa interview. Trump administration tightens social media vetting for foreign students. That is the heading. Very important. Okay, so President Donald Trump administration on Wednesday ordered the resumption of student visa appointments, but will significantly tighten its social media vetting in a bid to identify any applicant who may be hostile towards the United States, according to an internal State Department cable reviewed by Reuters. So this is the site that I'm reading from. U.S. consular officers are now required to conduct a comprehensive and thorough vetting of all student and exchange visitors applicants to identify those who bear hostile attitudes toward our citizens, culture, government, institution, or founding principles, said the cable, which was dated June 18 and sent to missions. So this letter has been issued to all U.S. embassies across the world. So the good news in this is that the pause has been lifted. However, there are strict measures because recently we've seen a certain trend. Many people who go for visa interview, at least in places like Ghana, Nigeria, West Africa, and these are students we interacted with coach, most of them get administrative processing, even when there is obvious approval. I'm recording this video on June 18. Today, two of our students went for visa interview. They all had full funding, one PhD student, one master student, and they all got administrative process. I'm going to share with you their letters on the screen so that you know what I mean. So by administrative processing, what the embassy is saying that we cannot issue or we cannot make a decision now. You need to give us time to make our background check. So basically they take a section on a paper and give it to you, and basically what they are saying is there's nothing you need to do. Give us time. And in the past, administrative process was common, but this time it's becoming more rampant, and we don't know what they are looking for. These students, they had genuine intent. These students had full funding. There was nothing suspicious about the application. Other students who were put on administrative process were approved the next day. I've seen other students who were put on administrative processing and were approved 2 weeks later. But recently, the administrative processing is becoming more, and basically what we are thinking is that the embassy is doing more checks and balances, right? So they are going into our social media. They are now manually searching for information about us, information that can affirm, confirm, or that can help them make decision about our case. So this time, to prove that you qualify for your visa, it's not just the interview, but it is what happened after the interview. So that's why we advise people to make sure that you clean your social media page. Anything that will sound suspicious, don't follow anything. Make sure that your social media pages represent you as a student. You have a good profile picture. You have a name that represents what your name is. And for some people, in your bio, put a description about who you are, the research you are interested in, something that really genuinely represents you as a student. Now, that is important because we are seeing a lot of these administrative process and students are getting nervous. Most of the students, I tell them, especially those from Africa, you don't have to worry because, of course, you don't have any huge, unless you have any huge social media controversy, something that can tie you to any hostility, any disrespect, or anything against the U.S. government or U.S. citizens. And in fact, this means that as time goes on, we should all be careful how we use social media. But that is for another conversation. One important thing you need to know about this lift is that there are going to be fewer slots because there are a lot of people waiting to get dates, and there are so many people who are searching, hunting for dates, and there are going to be fewer slots. We are already in June. June has already ended, so we are battling with June July, and August. And in fact, we don't even know, even though they say the pause have been lifted, when you check, there are no date, there are still no date. So we don't even know when and how they are going to release it. But the truth is that when they release it, the date is going to finish very quick, like within a space of 30 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute, the date is going to finish. Like people are going to fight for date. So make sure you hunt for date 24/7, and also prepare to have other alternatives, because obviously some people will not get dates. So just check your emergency plan. So if you want to apply for emergency, look at the embassy's website. There are requirements for you to apply for emergency. That's an option that you can use. And the fact that you've applied for emergency does not mean that you may get a date, but at least that option is there. So apply for emergency and see what that will do for you. But most importantly, prepare very well for the visa. This time the embassy has tightened things. Like through this letter, we've seen that things are being tightened. They are tightening so many things about this application. So it is important that people pay attention to their online presence. You prepare for your visa interview very well, and you also make sure to have an idea what you are coming to do in the US and why, because the visa interview is going to be stricter and stricter. In subsequent video, I'm going to share with you so many things that is happening. I'm going to go into details in this letter and point out some of the important things that you need to do. But for today, I just wanted to let you know that the pause has been lifted, so you can go into your portal and begin to search for visa dates. I hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I just moved from one space to another, so I'm beginning to create a new YouTube studio, so you may see different background as time goes on. I just want to see what works. If you have any idea, any suggestion about what to work, if you also like this setting, let me know. I personally don't feel like it's nice, but at least for the urgency of this video, I have to adapt to what I had to bring you this video. So please subscribe, like, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, theology is fine. Trust me.